And then I speak in light language, you know, I have a full light language that I channel.
Cool.
You want to hear a little bit?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Shoia na kiete, kurukatuia na ku. Rukuia na kiete, oia na ku. Shomoia na ku, shomoiete ku.
Ikke tutu.
Aha.
Nikulani wutu wadi. Baita tutu. Wadi wadi wadi.
Waggy, waggy, waggy. That's your language.
Yeah, and one of the things we did at Sussex, we did lots of fun things, and one of them was communicating in grunts. You see how well could we communicate in grunts?
That's how I help people to tune into their light languages. We just start with gobbledygook. I do workshops.
Do you really?
Yes, like 3-4 hour workshops.
Really?
Where we open our channel to see what our particular spirit language is.
Speaking in tongues, essentially.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
The Tower of Babel.
And the shumwayete ku is one of the main phrases. And shumwayete ku translates, even though they laugh on the other side, they say, oh, you're so silly that you even need a translation, is all in this love here right now. Covers it really, doesn't it? Shumwayete ku.
Spot on.
Yes, do you want to try and say it?
Shumwayete ku.
Exactly. Wonderful. Yeah.
This is very important to me. It goes with me everywhere.
What's that?
It's my Black Madonna.
Black Madonna.
Yeah.
Blimey.
When I did a retreat on the Isle of Egg for feral crones, because I wanted to get all my friends together.
Feral crones.
Feral crones.
Is that what I think it is? Like crones are
Yeah.
old witches,
Well,
Or elders.
no.
Or witches.
A crone is just a very old woman.
elderly woman.
Think chronology. Chronos.
Okay, and feral.
Oh God, I thought, in the end, I got 19 crones. I mean, they were young crones as well as old crones, you know.
Yeah.
And actually, it was amazing that it worked. I just couldn't. I thought, oh shit, 19 women in one place. How's that going to work? Dormitory accommodation, people in their 80s, a young woman in her 20s, another one 50, you know, and there was 2 rooms upstairs for 3, okay, 1 room for 2, and then the rest were dormitories. I thought, how the heck are they going to get on? And of course, it was a nightmare in some ways because some of the older women snored.
Of course feral crones snore.
And they were all very creative people. And we just went all over the island and people came. One woman ran a felting group and another woman did silversmithing. You know, we did all sorts of stuff. It was brilliant, actually. And my sister Elena came along to help me with the food because we did the food. And I've done cooking for groups, singing groups from Findhorn with my sister. That was great. It was fine. But then the next time, they all started getting into food free and, you know, stuff like that up at Findhorn. And Bill decided that he was going to have a Japanese cook. And of course, they all looked like they were going to bleeding well fly away in a minute. The Japanese cook was so skinny you couldn't hardly see her. And she was doing things like bracken tempura. And of course, Bill, being a Scotsman, was delighted because he got loads of money from all the singers and had to pay hardly anything for the food.
Yeah. So was it an activity? Were they all artists? All the crones, were they artists?
Yeah, they're all creative people.
Yeah.
My best friends.
They're all free spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were
No
wonderful.
arguments, nothing?
Huh?
Any arguments?
Any drama?
You bloody better
Crone
was.
fights?
19 powerful
And there were
women.
2 who couldn't come. And we'd filled up the whole barn. But the weather was pretty good actually that week. It was really good, so everybody could run around the place and explore. And that was really what it was all about, you know. I wanted all my best friends in one place because that's my heaven. My own personal heaven is the Isle of Egg.
And is this when you did your funeral?
No, I did it in the same year.
Yes.
The funeral was in January 2019. In fact, the opening was Burns Night.
Yes, darling. I'm talking in your painting. Thank you for that contribution. And that was very good to learn that. And
Go on.
so many of those high-level, expensive, bougie skin creams, right?
Yeah.
First ingredient, urea.
Oh, wow.
I told Rosie that when she asked me. She said, "Why is your skin so good at my ripe old age?" Yeah, I said, just bathing in my golden waters, because it's mostly urea. But the urea they put in it is probably made in some chemical process in a lab or from cows or horses. It's much better to get it from our own bodies. Yes. And stem cells, it's got stem cells in it. Taking the
That
piss.
was the look. That was the look.
It's going to be in there, even though you're doing the angelic fairy. There's going to be mischievousness in there.
Probably.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Stina. I love those colours.
Yeah,
I'm glad that it went from me looking like I had psoriasis to looking like I have a rosy glow. That's
Well,
great.
I'm afraid.
Have a look, Stina.
The water. I'm afraid the paper is taking the paint in different places. It's quite. This Cardi paper isn't the best for watercolor. It's actually a bit unreliable, but it is nice paper though.
Yes.
You've been painted before, Betsy?
I have. That's a lovely lamp.
Yeah, it's Art
Just
Deco,
look.
isn't it?
Bit more light on the situation.
Oh yeah,
It was good there,
That's
actually.
good inspiration. It looks
Marvellous.
really good there.
it's
It's
really
So
nice.
it's good with the naked lady on the wall.
Yes, they're talking to each
Lights
other.
her up.
Yes. And the naked lady on the lamp, they're having a conversation.
Yes.
Naked ladies unite.
Well, you know, those pictures in your book that I read are all full of naked ladies, Isadora Duncan style, prancing around the place.
Are they? Which book?
You know, Mike, the guy who did this YouTube thing, he's a naturist and he does the naked bike ride and things like that. And he doesn't wear clothes, but I'm a naturist actually. And so he gets a bit annoyed with me because I always talk about naked people prancing. He said, "Stop saying that, I'm sick of it." We don't always prance. I said, "That's quite
Well, there must be another word for it.
Cavort.
Cavort, that's good.
Frolic.
Frolic.
I like the word frolicking.
It's a good one actually. I like
Yes.
Frolic's lovely.
I love frolicking in wildflower meadows. It's one of my favourite things. And if I could be naked, ideal.
Well, the thing about being naked is it's not actually that much fun in a country like this. Actually, most of the time it's so cold.
Yes.
You know, and
And if it's not cold, they're probably midges or something.
I have never come across a midge in Cornwall, but I think
Haven't
that's
you?
because the wind.
Ah, yes.
And in Scotland, actually, I tend to go up there before the midges, because the midges generally come out with a flag iris. And when the flag iris is out, you know, oh shit, it's midge
Watch
time.
out. Well, you know how sturdy Dad is with all his trips and his adventures.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this story while you enjoy
Yeah, go on then.
putting the colourful layers on. So he's been all over the world. He's been in so many extreme environments. He's fallen off mountains. He's often alone. He doesn't have a phone. He doesn't, you know, he just is such a wild adventurer.
Yeah.
The one time that he came home early was because of the midges in Scotland. he said he would open his tent, his whole tent would just get filled with midges. And he came home, and it was when I was looking after his house at Failand, and he literally looked like he had the worst case of measles. Just red dots all over his body. He said, this is the one time I've been defeated. 'Twas the midges.
Well, that's why I like going to Scotland, because not too many people come there.
Yes, yes.
And they're worst at August. Of course, they know that that's when they're going to have the most blood, so out they come.
And do you know, I was meditating on, because mosquitoes are so challenging, and I was on this meditation retreat, and I was sort of having this joke inside of my own head and saying, if it wasn't for the mosquitoes, I would have reached enlightenment by now. And so I was tuning into what is the purpose of mosquitoes. And they protect the rainforest.
Oh, really?
Because there are so many mosquitoes in the rainforest, and the rainforest is so exquisitely beautiful. But I think more people would go there and try and live there and have their bougie homes there if it wasn't for the mosquitoes. And also, they pollinate cacao.
Really?
Mosquitoes pollinate cacao. Love that. What's the other story I was going to say about? Oh, well, we were talking about the magic of this place. And I was remembering walking down towards Wicker, and I was with Chief, and I really felt the fairies present with me. I felt like they were walking with me, and I went to my favourite tree, you know, that one that's just on the path to the left.
By the chapel?
Before the chapel.
Right.
So there's sort of like a stone thing that goes down into the ground to the right, and there's all these rocks and trees, and then there's one tree to the left. And I stood by the tree and I asked Chief to take a photo of me, and he's not very savvy with phones and photos.
Chief! Oh, he's
Chief.
wonderful, isn't he?
Yeah.
I did his
Did you
portrait.
paint Chief?
Yeah, I painted
Oh, you
him.
did, didn't you? Because he was sitting the same time as me.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. So you're going on about Chief.
Yeah, he was, I asked him to take a photo, and he only managed to take one photo, and there's literally a swarm of blue fairies all around my heart and my middle. I want to find it. It was many years ago.
Blue fairies?
Sort of blue and purple, like electric blue, little fairies. You can see them so clearly in a swarm in front of my body, and he captured it.
Woo.
Just in one photo.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. And that was the colour of the fairy that I saw in these woods by my friend Jen's house, where I was walking in the woods, and there were these 3 green orbs, and I had had no psychedelics, and I just saw the 3 green orbs, and they guided me towards this place that was at the bottom of the pathway, and there was a heart-shaped opening in the hedge, and then the 3 green orbs just, they went away because they'd done their job to guide me to her. And then I see, almost like fishnet tights, webbing, diamond webbing, all over the ground and into this heart-shaped cave under the bush. And then a little figure emerges about this tall, and she was just sat up against the entrance. And I knew that she had wings folded in. I could just see the tips of them, but they were just folded in. And she was made of electric blue fishnet tights webbing, as the same as her dwelling. So it was all the same fabric. And she just showed herself to me, and then it all went away.
Gosh.
And then she showed herself to me, and then it went away. And she did it 4 times. And I was just literally like, what? It was so clear. So here's the most amazing part of this story. I went back to my friend Jen after I just sat there for a while and gave thanks and talked to the fairies, and I saw this sort of in my periphery, this green man who was sort of like the king of the realm, you know, and he was saying you're very welcome here and acknowledging me as a very connected human being to those realms. And then I went back to my friend's house whose woods it is. And I said, Jen, you won't believe what I just saw in your woods. And she said, wait, don't tell me. Was she about 4 inches tall and she was made of electric blue light?
Yeah.
And she said, I haven't seen her, but my brother, who's an investment banker, who doesn't even believe in fairies or any of that stuff, he saw her 2 days ago and he described her as that. And I said, that's exactly what I saw.
Why did you see this?
This was upstate New York,
Oh,
of all
really?
places.
Really?
Yes, but I have a very special connection with that area.
Gosh.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
I know, it's amazing. Because I'd always thought, oh, I have a very active imagination. So I love that there's this photo and then there was that person. You know, there's some proof outside of my own very wild, imaginative, colourful realms that can help me to embody the belief in it even more fully. Fairies are real.
You're the fairy queen, aren't you?
That's right.
When did you give yourself that name?
I didn't. People call me it. Yeah. Merlin, who lives down the way, he calls me FQ, Fairy Queen.
Or Titania for short.
Titania.
Yes, that's right. Midsummer Night's Dream.
Titania. Yes. And then from fairy queens to mermaid queens.
Yes.
So that's a lovely story.
And
See
yeah,
what,
that's great.
when I came in this morning,
That's
that was,
beautiful.
that was on the kitchen table, and Stina had found it in the summer house, hadn't you, Stina?
Yeah,
Wrapped in a Made in England tea towel.
yeah.
And what happened is that someone last summer, when I was interviewing ladies who thought they were reincarnated mermaids, somebody left this behind the pub at the bar at the Tinner's Arms for me, an artist, and they're actually quite a famous and well-known artist. And they said, well, we listened to some of your chats and I want to give you this piece of sculpture.
Oh,
So yeah, it's kind of strange.
great.
Isn't it?
It's really beautiful.
It's made out of black hawthorn,
It's amazing.
which is quite a rare
I
wood
think
to
it's
carve.
exquisite, actually. I really do.
It is exquisite and it's very surreal because she's got little breasts and, you know, this mermaid and then like a little baby in a papoose for a
Yes,
face.
that's right.
Yes.
So
But
it's
it's-
very interesting,
A lot
surreal.
of his work is about being trapped in bodies, or trapped in your carnate body.
It's got a very extraordinary face, actually. I mean, it looks, to me, it looks more, well, sort of baby, but even cavernous, slightly,
like an alien, a bit sort of.
well, old, wizenedy, sort of gagoo figure
Well, we're
almost.
back to the crone, aren't we?
Well, there's a lot of mythology around the crone, isn't there? You know, the story of Parzival and the story of the knight, Gawain,
Gawain the Green Knight.
who kisses the old woman and she turns into a young woman.
Yes, I like that story.
It's a good one. I love things with shape-shifting stories. I mean, one of my most favourite songs, actually, probably one of them, one is the Mingulay Boat song. I love that. The other one is one called The Silky of Sulaskerry.
Oh, silkies.
Do you know that one, Betsy?
No.
Well, it's about, there's a lot of stories of, in the northern places, they're not mermaids, but they're seals. And about women who are
Yes.
seals and take off
Oh,
their
I
skins.
know about
and-
the sulkiness. Yes,
And
I just
this-
didn't know this.
The Silky of
particular one,
Sulaskerry is one of the most beautiful songs ever, and I first heard it actually from a wonderful person who's anyway, I heard it and I wanted to learn how to sing it. I did learn how to sing it, and it's got a lovely tune. It goes la 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 am a man upon the land. I am a silky on the sea, and when I'm far and far frae land, my aim it is insular scary. I a little bit sort of have to think a bit more about the words, you know, to write them down. But it's a lovely tune, and I love all the tunes that feel like the sea.
The quality of your voice as well is really magical.
Oh, thank you. Well, I do love singing.
Yes. Oh, this is coming out really beautifully. I can see like seaweed and moths and
It's
water
beginning to take shape.
sunsets and all my favourite things are in there actually.
I always get quite anxious about painting because I always feel like I've got to stop. I have to stop, and then I have to think a little bit because you can just bugger a whole painting with one false mark.
Oh, it's a lot of pressure. It's gorgeous. We give thanks and blessings to the flowing crystal purity.
So what's this poem about?
So we're just writing a poem about Marty the mouse.
Yeah.
Can't remember anymore.